All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great NBA Thursday, man. That's it. That's right, Raptor Nation. Fell a little short. Um, Fell a little short tonight. Um, but first of all, round of applause for the Raptors, man. This team wasn't supposed to be this good, this fast. They definitely weren't even supposed to be finishing the fifth seed. They definitely, as we said before, they definitely surpassed expectations for this season. And yeah, they just I didn't oh, for the season overall, man. It was a major success. You think about this team. They're such a young team. They got some playoff experience. I think they're going to be even much better next year. But I gotta say, I didn't feel do or die for them to like early in the game. It felt like they was clicking, and then come out in that third quarter, even in the end of that second quarter, it didn't feel all out to me. I gotta be honest. It didn't feel like an all out effort, in my opinion. It didn't feel like a thing where it was like, yo, it's win or go home. I didn't feel that. And it was disappointing because I watched Precious, I watched even Scotty Barnes do it. Like I watched them not dive for the loose ball. Like to me, I expected we're gonna go all out. The fact of the matter is when they don't have a guy on this team that can say, you know what, the game is slipping. We can't make a basket. I need to hold us down for a little bit, and I think that's one of the key things that they're missing. I got to be honest, they don't have that guy that they can just be like, all right, you know what, can't really get. We can't, ain't nobody making shots. Like they don't have, and with one thing that you noticed in this game was with when Philly went into their zone. You seen Boucher starting to slash through, but I'm like, that's not necessarily his game. He had the wherewithal to do it, but at the same time, you felt like it kind of exposed, like, yo, they don't have that guy that can really penetrate and force action at the rim. I feel like Van Fleet is that guy, but a lot of time once he get in there, he's kind of stuck. So, I mean, it's a lot. This is a young team, man. They're going to be good. Now, what I did find interesting is Philly decided to go after Gary Trent Jr. tonight. And to me, that was ironic because I watched this guy play games where I'm like, this guy could be in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation one year. But for some reason, it just didn't. It wasn't on display as much as you like tonight. In that third quarter, it was just horrendous. It's no other way. I mean, they couldn't buy a basket with EBT card. I mean, they couldn't buy a free basket. It was just crazy. I think Philly went on a 22-3 run. I was like, yo, this is like, and this goes back to when a team do not have that slasher, right? Because normally when things going down like that and you can't get in the hole, you need that person that look, listen, it ain't falling, so I'm going to the rim. I'm going to force the action. I don't get me wrong, Embiid being there is a problem. But even at point, Embiid wasn't even in there. And it's like they didn't have some, like Pascal to get in, but he ain't going to finish around. He's going to get in, and then do his little step back or a little. But they need someone that can finish around the rim. And to me, I think it was just the first time that really spotlighted to me, though. Like, that's what they don't have. They don't have that person that can just go in there and force the action up the middle. But all in all, man, and the thing about Philly is, they are a team that once they're real comfortable front running, and like once they get a lead, they're rolling. They get rolling, and it's hard to stop that avalanche. Listen, we all know I'm not a fan of Embiid. I'm not gonna sit up and pretend to be. I would give him credit. He probably league's MVP this year, probably best player in the league this year. Had a good game tonight. Not a dominant game. It wasn't like a dominant game. It just boiled down to the Raptors couldn't shoot. They just couldn't make a basket. And I'm looking at like Gary Trent Jr., Pascal. And this is the thing, and I've said this before actually throughout the regular season, and it comes back to rear its head now is, don't start forcing threes when the ball ain't going in. Like, you're trying to force it. And they got to a point of just taking shots that you like, oh my God, well, why shoot that? You know, I think as the team get better, man, they're gonna learn from it. It's to see the offseason moves. We all know they got to go get a big man. Like, I don't know where they get him from. I don't know if they got him on. I don't know if they got to go pay a luxury tax for one, or they got to go get one off the clearance rack. I don't know if they sell them at Walmart. Whatever they got to do, they got to go get a big man. And Young, even though he's I don't know if because he's not really a big man, but they need a true big man, someone that can hold court down there with a person like Embiid, because Embiid ain't going nowhere no time soon. You know, you still got guys like Jokic and Giannis, and you're going to have to deal with these guys. And, you know, the Raptors have been reluctant to really go after their big man, and I think they're going to have to go. I'm looking at someone like Andre Drummond. I'm looking at, I hear the Rudy Gobert thing. I don't know if I'm on board with that crap. You know, Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee. He seems to always be lingering out there. Now, we'll see how that pans out. But they're going to have to go get a big man. It's just what it is. Scotty Barnes, listen, there are times in this game where you're like, yo, you can be more aggressive. Because he started off, it's like he can start off a game aggressive and then it simmers. Or he finished the game aggressive. It's like, hey, you got to learn to do that the whole game. The whole game. Pascal, great player, all-star caliber player. I don't know if he could be that one to bring it home and if he can't get to the rim. You know, when you look, you know, either you be a dynamite 3-point shooter, or you got to be able to finish around the rim. Now that mid-range thing that seemed to work well in the regular season, but when the push come to shove, you get everybody the best shot. You need to be able to get in the hole and create havoc. Hate to see the Raptors go out like this, man. Hate to see them their season end, but no one's complaining, man. Congratulations, man. The Raptors had a hell of a run. Philly will move on to play Miami next. Yeah, I already know who I got in that series, and y'all already know who I got too. But I will say, man, congratulations to Philly. You moved on. To the Raptors, experience was gained this year. You just got to build on it. Got to fix a couple things. The defense got to be better. I don't know what the hell happened tonight. But with that being said, guys, please like, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, man, you got to be great.